is. Yeah, so we should probably get like 100, 500, 700. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, supply center, archery range, stables, and barracks. And I feel like we forgot someone here. Doom, 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 doom. Stables. Supply center, stables, barracks, buy another 500, archery range. It's 2 down, 1 more to, we have 1 more settlement to finish up? Yeah, we have, did that one, did that one. Did we do this one? Actually, I don't remember. I'm already losing it. We did. Okay, so we just have that last one, and that is all. Then everything is building. Okay, so this one needs an inn, and barracks, and a stable. Oh, no, wait, not the inn. Shit. Saw that. Supply center, and archery range. Okay. Don't need to worry about inns, because we'll have teleport circles everywhere, and it's not really necessary. Okay. That's all done. Now for the fun part. Ooh. Stuff has happened. Oh shit, we should probably go back for this stuff. Darian asked for another audience. I'll need 11. Oh. I don't have enough gold. Well, Hell Knights are important, so we'll go for Hell Knights first. Oh, I thought we had enough gold. That's interesting to note. Good. Power level 8. I like to see that. if we can improve this somehow. We put power level 3. Keep that. Okay. Well, we just got here, so we might as well head back and check out what's happening in the Citadel. And might call that there. Greetings, Commander. To be granted audience with a figure of such importance is a great honor. Your victories have impressed and inspired me, which is why I wish to do my part in Crusader Circle. Who the hell are you? My name is Velge, and I am a Kelid. My lineage dates back to Sakarian clans, and bonds of kinship have always been sacred to my family. When the world wound opened, my ancestors fled Sarkars, but they did not forget their homeland. Even before the Crusades began, my great-great-grandfather marched into defense of our people. He perished as they all did. My great-grandfather and his eldest sons joined the First Crusade. My grandfather joined the Second. Our family's warriors have fought in every crusade, and that's why our bloodline is now extinct. They say this crusade will be the last, and so I've come alone, for there's no one else. Alas, I'm no warrior, but I still wish to be of use. How do you plan on helping me? For 23 years, I've been gathering documents on Sarkoris. They contain numerous mentions of the history of the Blackwater clan. A clan that was beset by demons, as its members had dedicated themselves to creating a powerful weapon against the world wound. The clan needed more time, but no support came from their neighbors, and so Blackwater was destroyed. What kind of weapon was it? My thoughts on this matter are pure speculation. Perhaps it was a blade that could cut down even demon lords, or an artifact that could call upon an endless host of spirits, or a circlet that could reverse the flow of time, or erase the planar invaders from reality. Blackwater clan operated in secrecy to protect the work from spies, unfortunately an ever-present concern, and to avoid drawing a demon's attention before the time is right. You have an odd way of speaking. I'm a scholar, I know how to speak through manuscript, and I prefer to express my thoughts using my quill instead of my tongue. Social interactions is not my area of expertise, so I ask for your understanding when it comes to my rather rudimentary communication skills. Execute this wretch. Very irrational, but it matters not. I've told you what I meant to, and now farewell. Alright. Commander, how's the crusade doing? Our crusade? You weren't exactly thrilled to join the Crusaders. Of course I wasn't thrilled, but unfavorable circumstances, a man cannot be allowed himself to wallow in gloom and despondency. What a man can do is look at the bright side of the whole situation and change the circumstances as much as possible. I, for instance, am certain that I'd be able to throw a rip-roaring party even in the crater of an erupting volcano, with my hands tied behind my back. So what brings you here? Oh, it's just a trifling thing. I wish to make a donation to the Crusade cause. It seems a smart decision to me, because what's good for Crusade is now tightly intertwined with what's good for yours truly. I did have to give the revenue from my estate a good shake-up and send a few couriers scurrying about, but in the end I managed to acquire a couple of decent items. All in all, here's a donation to the Crusade and its commander. You must try them out for yourselves. I offer these gifts from the bottom of my heart. Wand of Pucks and Wand of Sickening. I can sense your own agenda in your choice of gifts. Clever. I thought of you all selecting these gifts, and now I must beg your forgiveness and beg.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? I don't know how I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand.
Yo, Swoop, thank you for the host, man. I thought of you while selecting these gifts, and now I must beg you for your forgiveness and bid you farewell. I still have plans to order and send a package of special gifts to my dearest cousin. By the way, take a closer look at my gifts. You might find something special in there. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Got to go. Have a great stream. Thanks for stopping by quickly, man. Always appreciate it. And thanks for the host again. Commander, the matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand in ceremony. I'm Lady Konami, the official attaché of Nero-san, here are my credentials. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Oh boy. Honestly, I was surprised when Lady Kanomi asked me to join this council, but I'll do my best to fulfill the shoes of a trained diplomat. I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy, and in fact I hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arnday line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. It's time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals would just be as interesting as causing them. Who knows, I might even enjoy it. What is the council and why do I need it? To solve matters of politics, of course. The Crusade is more than just oh god, politics. The Crusade is more than just battles and sieges. It is the largest military project in all of Avestan. Founded by the treasuries of more than a dozen major powers, and each of those powers, in addition to seeking victory over the demons, also pursues its own goals. The Diplomatic Council will manage this tango of political interests and prevent the Crusade from losing the favor of influential benefactors. And while we're at it, ensure that Nero-san remains satisfied with the state of affairs. After all, for the last 100 years, the entire medieval politics have revolved around the Crusades in some shape or form. That's why the capital sent me here, to observe, offer suggestions, and keep the diplomatic situation under control. I see you've been sent to keep an eye on me. Whatever gave you that idea, Commander? I'm not an overseer or I'm your loyal advisor. I do not intend to meddle in the way you run things. Just consult with you in causes where the price of air is too high. Put your trust in me and we'll get along swimmingly. No. After all, none of us want to see Jeffix and Droma at each other's throat try to settle their dispute by using their influence on us as political leverage. Am I wrong? And I doubt you would like it if we made enemies in the ranks of nearest and nobility who would attempt to undermine your war effort. This won't happen as long as you trust my expertise. Yeah, this is just blah blah blah. Everything's clear to me. Royal Council is operating under Her Majesty as the highest governing body in Mendev and comprises herself of most able and trusted servants, responsible for day-to-day matters of state. They are the hands and the voice of the Queen. What's in Council's agenda say? I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nereson is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you're out of control and fancy yourself as independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping Nereson in mind, why don't we invite the capital's high priest to Dresden for a religious festival? It will be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusations of schemers. Pander to the naysayers? I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor. This is your victory, and if cousin Galfie wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. What did I do to incur the discontent? You were too good. You reclaimed Kenebres and won the battle of Dresden. You're a menace to the world wound. Your authority grows and the influence of the Queen's confidence diminishes. This creates the impression that there is only enough space for you at the top. The members of the Royal Council are afraid that you will muscle them out of the political arena together. What should we do? Kind of want something that is everlasting. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have a parade in our honor. A moment, Commander. I understand that you're used to being the highest authority in all matters, but political decisions are an exception. I'm a professional in this field, you are not. By ignoring my recommendations, you're not only deliberately seeking conflict with the capital, but disregarding common sense as well. I urge you to reconsider. You think you have the right to talk back to me? I do hope you'll forgive me this little revolt. I'm merely doing my job. By trying to satisfy my superiors from the capitals, who are incidentally your superiors as well. There will be a parade in my honor, whether you like it or not. I cannot challenge your decision. However, I have no choice but to inform the capital that you have disregarded my recommendations. Actions like these are precisely what gave Nereson cause for concern, Commander. I hope you will revise its defiant stance in the future. We're gonna have an army of the undead. We don't care. This is gonna be one glorious parade. I'll make sure of it. An appropriate balance between spectacle and military pragmatism. best musicians playing hymns and aesthetically pleasing warriors. After this, recruits from all over Aveston will come running to fight under your banner. And with that, we can bring this meeting to the Diplomatic Council to a close. It is unfortunate that things were so tense, but I'm sure we'll have many opportunities to resolve any misunderstandings between us. I don't care what you have to say. Commander, it's an honor to call the first meeting of the Military Council in order. I am Captain Odin, and I've been serving under your command ever since the assault on the Great Garrison. I'll do my best to be as much of use as possible in this role. The foundation of military is cold calculation discipline. These are the principles that I will seek to impart on Crusaders. If we're going to win this war, we must forget about mercy, for our enemies, for our troops, and for ourselves. Well, Commander, your sister Sola is no renowned general, but she spent half her life tussling with evil. It looks like I'll be stepping on behalf of Amadeus faithful here. I hope my advice will prove to be useful. Master, your army needs to change. The Uplanders have already proven their methods of warfare are lacking, and their fastidiousness leads to unnecessary losses. I'll teach them how to cast aside their morals and strike them by the most ruthless means available. First issue on the Military Council agenda is the reorganization of troops. Our infantry has been bled dry. The forces Her Majesty granted us to us were enough to take Dresden, but we need more troops to hold it. Furthermore, the army was assembled in great haste after assault on Kenabres and was never adequately equipped. Unfortunately, we don't have time for redeployment. Our scouts report that a powerful Valor Komazade is already preparing a retaliatory strike on Dresden, but we can rely on freshly conscripted Mendevan soldiers that they may not have skills, but our strength as always lies in number and the fervor of volunteers joining the Crusades. We can't throw everyone into the meat grinder, we'll get our youths killed for nothing. We need to select the best among the recruits, or even better, hold a contest. The bravest and most capable will join the Crusaders. The death count is always highest in the infantry. Its purpose is to serve as a shield. It would be wise to invest our resources in hiring and training heavy footsmen with shields to ensure maximum protection, even if it limits their mobility and makes them less threatening to the enemy. I've noticed that not all uplanders are equal. Some eat and drink all they like, others sit in stone cells for gongs and end, feeding on refuse. You call those criminals? They have no rights, so why don't we force them to join our rank and get ourselves a fresh supply of troops? Who is this Balor Comerzai? The most trusted servant of the Demon Lord Descari. Among the historians of Mendevan Crusaders, he's known as the strategist of the Whirlwind. He's not as renowned as Menago, the conqueror of Dresden, or Hesva, daughter of Baphomet, but he claimed the most major victories over the forces of Mendev. He is general and quite possibly one of the best tacticians in the entire Abyss. I've been studying his style of warfare for years. He may seem like an ordinary demon, another typical war taskmaster, but that's a falligree. Like a beast following a scent, he senses weakness in his enemy's defenses, strikes at them, setting soldiers to bring targeted carnage. His uncanny charisma attracts more and more soldiers to him, and he's never short on troops and sacrifices them like pawns wherever he pleases in order to achieve his victories. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Just making sure there's nothing here. Conflicts are really useless. I think I want champions. Oh boy. Okay. With that, I think we're gonna call it there. Thanks for everyone who's come by. Thanks for all the shoutouts. And while I go look for a collective member to raid, because there should be one somewhere. Thanks for the shoutouts. Thanks for the hosts. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. We're gonna continue this tomorrow for RPG Saturday. We have 22 days until our to the 24-hour charity stream, so looking forward to that. If you haven't yet, click that follow button. My name is Sonic Child. I play